Isle of the Flightless Birds. This one has been second place several times. Well, check it out. Isle of Flightless Birds. It is your weekend. It is your turn to learn this awesome 21 Pilots song, all right? We're breaking down the intro. We're going to go all awesome, and then we're breaking down the rest of the song, kind of how he would do it live with that cool reggae strum, all right? So, become a Patreon if you want. Starts at $1 a month. You get a PDF like with this lesson to print out and follow along. One-on-one Skype lesson if you're interested, but if you came just because you're from the Isle of Flightless Birds, that's cool. I dig it and I respect it, all right? What we're going to do is we're going to break it down right now. Grab that ukulele brain attention span, follow me on in, and let's break this one down. Okay, so let's start with the intro. It sounds like this. Alright, so they're going to break that into 3 pieces, okay? So the first piece, I'm going to put the tabs up there so you have them out in front of you. Ba-boom! Okay, there they are. And you can see within these tabs, we have an E minor chord, a D chord, a G major chord, a C chord, and a B chord. Alright? So, the intro looks and sounds like this. Let's get it from the E minor to the D. It looks like this. Okay? So you're just going to strum the E minor all the way through, and then keeping your index finger on the A with your thumb, you're going to pluck the A string 2, open, to the E string 3, 2, strum. And when I pluck the second fret of that E string, I already have the D chord down. So ready? Okay, so that next part, D chord, slide that finger over, 2, or you could, if you want to, because I usually play my D with my pinky, you could get your ring finger down and go D chord, 2, 3, A string, 0, 3, 2 with your middle finger, and then strum a G chord. So that is. Okay, those 2 pieces. Alright, and in the end, we're going to take that middle finger off the G chord, 0, keep the other finger down and play that G, 0, 3, D chord, remove your pinky, open E string, but keep your other finger down, second fret of the C string, to a C, open C string, B chord. Okay, so let's go over that again. The G chord, remove your middle finger, pluck A, pluck the E, D chord, remove your pinky, pluck the E, pluck the C string, C chord, pluck the C string, B chord. So the end. Okay, so the whole big phrase, here we go. Okay, so the next part is exactly the same, only different. Okay, so let's take a look at the second part. It's very similar with 2 changes. One of them is after that D, so you go da 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 da. And that's the same so far, but this part's a little different. You're going to go 2, 3, 0, 2, 3, 2, G. Alright, so that goes. Okay, and then this next little part, instead of being O3, it goes O2, D chord, O2 the same, C chord, C note the same, B, but then an open B too. You can take all the fingers off and hit the open E string, I'm sorry. So those are the differences, okay? Let's go ahead and play through the second phrase. And then you have 2, 3, 2, 3, oh, 2, oh, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 7. And that's pretty free. He does it a little quicker and slows down a little bit, so it feels pretty free. There's not any exact timing on that. Like, alright, so the whole intro. Okay, so the whole intro. Alright, so that's the intro. Now the rest of the song, there's 2 chord progressions. The pattern goes the chord progression by itself for 4 times. So it's like an instrumental verse. And the rhythm is a 1 and 2 and. So you're going to play these chords on the mutes. You're going to need E minor. If you want to, you could go ahead and get the G string in if you wanted to, or you play an open G string. E minor, A minor, G, and B major, okay? So you're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, the way to get the scratchy sound is, a lot of times if I'm not playing that G string, I'm going to get my thumb on that string to help mute it, and I'm going to play down, but without pushing these fingers down. And the next time I push them down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now with the A minor it's hard because you only have 1 finger down. So with the A minor you're going to need, if you really want to get that mute, you're going to need to palm mute it, right? It's called chunking. If you need a little help with the chunking, I'm going to put a link right here so you can help get that sound. The rest of them is going to be a little easier because with the G you have 3 fingers down. With the B you have all your fingers down. Okay, so that's just. Let's do it 3 more times. And that's actually the instrumental intro, but then it would happen just 4 more times over the verse, okay? So then the song structure after that first verse is going to flip to the chorus. So when the chorus, or when the verse finishes, it goes right into the chorus, okay? So the verse is playing. Let's assume this is the 4th time around. It's going to go right into the chorus, okay? And it's going to go like this. Okay, and then right after that D back into it. So you can see that there's a couple things that we should talk about. First off, my C, you're probably used to playing a C down here. You can see that this C is the same as our B shape, just everything down a fret. Which is really nice and convenient, okay? Plus it sounds great, the movement does. We're going to need to add a D chord, and that should be the only new chord, but we actually saw it in the intro, right? So the other thing you need to know is that the rhythm happens twice as long on these 3 chords. So the C chord, you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and the C. See the easy movement from the B to the C, to the D, to the E minor, and then this time it's going to go half G, but then half D, and then right into the instrumental part. And it's going to be that first progression that we did. And it's going to happen 2 times, and then the singing starts again. So far it's still instrumental. And then right here he comes in on like the first rappy kind of verse. Then he raps that verse, then it goes back to the chorus, and then after that, the chorus, the rest of the song is just the same as the progression. So after that second verse, it goes to the chorus, and then after the second chorus, when you go to the next verse, it doesn't return to the E minor progression. It actually just stays on the one that goes C, 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 D, 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 E minor. So the one we learned for the chorus is... Okay, so that was it. That's the whole jam. That is Isle of Flightless Birds. I hope you like it. I hope you dig it. It was fun to bring it to you. It's a really cool, really fun song, and I hope you dug it. I'm happy to bring it to you, everybody. Tenthumbspro.com. Until next time, keep loving that uke. Alright, everybody. Tenthumbspro.com. Happy to bring this one to you. Isle of Flightless Birds. I'm from the Isle of the Flightless Birds. I was looking for some kind of joke, but I lost it. Cool song, cool metaphor, guys. I see you. Thank you for what you do for the ukulele. Remember to vote and let us know what song you want to learn next week. Alright? Okay, until next time, Tenthumbspro.com.